I'm Deanna, the insurance exam teacher. I help people pass the insurance exam on their first try. I have a course, I have one-on-one tutoring sessions. I also have resources that you can go ahead and look at and get to help you pass your insurance exam. If you're looking to start a new and exciting career in the insurance industry, let me help you get started. Let me help you pass that exam, get it out of the way, and start making money in the insurance industry. Because if you're studying 24/7, hey there, Val, Pat, welcome. I am Deanna, the insurance exam teacher. I help people pass the insurance exam on the first try. When they go to study, I help them pass it. We do one-on-one tutoring sessions. I also do a course, and I have resources you can download and look at and study with on your own if that's what you prefer. I've been doing this for about 4 years. I used to be a teacher. Hey, Jasmine, welcome. And now I do this full time. I was able to quit teaching with insurance, guys. The insurance industry is an amazing way to either, if you want a side hustle, if you want a job, a career change, all of that, you can go ahead and do that with insurance just like I did. Like I said, I was a full-time school teacher. I taught 8th grade and high school the first part of my career. I quit teaching. I was not happy anymore as a teacher, and I started tutoring people so they can pass their insurance exam. I get people licensed. I get people working. I get people making money quick and fast. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank you so much, guys. So whatever questions you have about the insurance industry, insurance companies, whatever questions you have about the exams, go ahead and drop them into the chats. If you have specific things, if you are studying for your exams, I help people in all of the different states. So let me know what questions you have, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Again, I help people pass the insurance exam on their first try. Some of the worst advice I think I hear from people is go take the test and see if you pass. Go take the test, fail it the first time, and then go take it again. That is the worst advice I hear people talk about or say. Also, I recommend that people get their life and health exam, not just the life, because then what happens is if your company starts selling health insurance, you are going to have to go through the whole process again and go get your exam and take it again and pay the fees and everything else. Get both out of the way the first time, get it done, and it's like 30 extra questions. In 2 weeks, I can help you get your insurance license, your life, and your health insurance license, guys. I have a course. Check out my website right there, insuranceexamcourse.com. I've got 2 options. You get 60 days of access, and you will study and you will pass. I also, in my course, we do live classes. Let me see. I got a question. Hey there, Curious. De la Vida. I love that name. I tried before to study, but at that time I didn't have time. You have a course to get the exam. SAEC. Okay, guys, so yes, I make the information that you need to study super easy to understand. I break it down super simple. I taught 8th grade and high school for a long time. So that is one of my skills. That is one of my true talents. I can take very complex information, break it down super simple to understand. And that is what I do in my whole course. Now there's this much bit of information, but you need to focus here. And this is where I'm going to laser focus you when we study so you can take your exam, get the passing score you need to start making money. So I break it down super simply. Guys, go here, check out the 2 options. I have 2 options of courses that you can log on for 60 days. You get the videos, the PDFs, the practice exams. You get everything. I also talk about study strategies, study routines that are super easy to do based on how you learn best and easiest. Okay, guys, and I help y'all get started. I help y'all get all of these things going. Sorry, guys, my phone just buzzed. So, yes, I have a course. I have 2 course options. I also tutor with people one-on-one. So for example, if you're taking your test next week and you're like, there's still information I'm not sure about that I need help with, let me help you study. Let's get together on a Zoom call, just you and me. Let's sit down and study that information. I send you study material. We go over the study strategies, the study routines, and I'm going to make sure that you pass this test on your first try. I've done it with thousands of people. I've been doing this for 4 years. And before that, I was a teacher, a school teacher for 14 and a half years. I taught high school and then I also taught middle school. So I know how to break all of this very complex information down. Also, there's like 1,000 bits of information that you need to know, but only about 100 of it is going to come out on the test. So we're going to laser focus in that chunk of information you need to get your passing score. And we're not going to deal with or struggle with or worry about all of the rest of that information, so that you're not overwhelmed, so that you're not freaking out, and you are not feeling like, oh my God, what do I do or what do I need to do? Okay. So guys, like I said right here, what do I offer? I offer one-on-one tutoring sessions. Those right there are 1 hour long. We jump on Zoom. We go over questions you're going to see on your test. I tell you, this is how you answer the question. A, B, and C are very similar, practically identical statements. Okay, in Texas, I'm actually in Texas too. Chosen one, go ahead and follow me, DM me. That's awesome that you're taking one. Oh, hey, how are you? I know we've chatted before, but yes, so what I do, guys, we're going to look at the questions. A, B, C, and D are identical, but there's one word in A that makes it different. There's another word in B that makes it not the answer, and C would be your answer. I teach you how to look for those little different words and how to break it down so that you can eliminate some of those answer options and get your actual answer you need. Again, there's this much bit of information, but this is what we need to get your passing score. I laser focus you there so that you can go and get your exam, get that score you need to pass, and start making money, because that is the goal. I don't want y'all studying forever. I give you 60-day access to my class. However, I want you to go and take your test and pass within 2 weeks. That's what I help people do, and that's what I want for people. 2 weeks, guys, is ideal. You want to study for a little bit, you want to go get your license, and then get going so you can start making money. If you're studying for 60 days, okay. Hey, Lupita, welcome. Congrats. Yay, you passed your test. Good job, girl. Congrats, congrats. I'm very happy for you. So what company are you going to be with again? I remember we tutored forever ago, and we haven't talked, but tell me what company you're with and all of that. Congrats. I'm super happy for you. You're in Maryland. Guess it's different from state to state. What do you mean? It is going to be different from state to state, but tell me. I have worked with people in Maryland before. I've worked with people all over the place. AD Banker, do I think it's good? I personally do not like AD Banker for the life and health insurance exam. I like them for the FIE exams. I like them for the Series 6, Series 7, all of that. But AD Banker is not the one that I personally recommend for life and health. Couple of days. Okay, so a couple of days. If you are interested, I would love to set up a one-on-one tutoring session. You can check up here on my face. If you click on that, that'll give you the link. We can set up a free 15-minute chat and we can talk about my tutoring services. If you have a couple of days, that would be ideal. We can set up a couple of tutoring sessions. We can set up one. We can set up one every day, whatever you would want to do with that. And then we can make sure you get the information you need. We can go ahead and start studying. And you passed, Lupita, you passed with the 71. Super excited for you. That's amazing. I'm super happy. And with Global Life, that's awesome. I'm super proud of you and happy. That really just made my night tonight. Going for life and health. Hey, Gabriela, awesome. That's awesome. I help people with the life and health. I've got check out my website. I've got my class. You get the videos, practice quizzes, all of that. And I also have one-on-one tutoring sessions, so we can do whatever option you would want. With my classes, you get them for 60 days. You get the videos and all of that 24/7. That's online. Every Saturday, we jump on a live class, 9 a.m. to 12. Sometimes we go beyond 12, just depending on how many questions we review, questions that the group has, all of that. But you get access to that every Saturday for 60 days. And we are going to be adding a Wednesday night as well to this class, just to give people options of logging on either Wednesday or Saturday or both days out of the week if they can. And then I also have some study resources. Y'all click on my face, and it'll take you to the page where I have those study resources. If you just want to download some stuff and review some stuff on your own, that's also what I have up there. This is for life and health. I don't have PNC yet, but all that is coming later on. And so is the FIE for those of you who are interested in getting your Series 6 and 7 licenses as well. Hey guys, welcome everybody joining in. Awesome, Miss Gabriela. Please go ahead and you can DM me and we'll talk. You can go ahead and click on my face. We can set up a free 15-minute chat. We can talk on Zoom and we can definitely get started. Or if y'all are ready to go to my website, insuranceexamcourse.com, and then you'll take a look at what it is that I'm offering. A 76, what do you need in your state to pass? Is it an 80? I'm currently doing the course for life and health on exam effects. Okay, awesome. Hey, Big Greg, welcome. I have worked with people who've taken exam effects before. I am familiar with their courses. Okay, a 90, yes, we can definitely get you to your 90. So guys, what I also stress, you need to study, but you need to study correctly. And what I do is I give you routines that are going to help you study. These routines not only help you for your life and health exam, every exam that you need to take. You can take these routines, you can take these steps. They're super simple to do. I break them down literally step 1, 2, 3, and you will go ahead and be able to implement them easily. I teach you how to do that, and I stress these tips will help you internalize the information, not memorize words, not memorize questions and all of that that you're going to be seeing. Now, test simulators are super important. Definitely do those if you have access to those. I do give you practice questions. However, what you need is to really understand and know the information. And we're going to break it down super simple to understand. Thank you all for sharing my live. Thank you, Miss Gabriela, for sharing the live. In California, it's a 90. I think it's lower than that, but we can definitely look at that for sure. It is different from state to state. But yes, thank you so much for the likes. We can definitely sit down and chat and look at your details and whatnot. But yes, so set up a free 15-minute chat with me by clicking on my face, guys, if you're interested. Big Reg, I'd love to chat with you as well if you're interested too. In addition to my course, guys, I also do one-on-one tutoring sessions. Those are an hour long. I will provide study material, so my study material will be in addition to what your course you may already have or what other stuff you may already have, and then we will be able to review it during my sessions. Again, I teach you how to study. I teach you testing strategies too, certain things you can do during your exam to make the information easier to remember, to make the test seamless. And because this is a timed test, I teach you to think in that frame. Okay, I have an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes, or however long your state gives you. And to make sure that you get that exam done easily, without stress, without worrying about it. If you follow my study routines that I teach, you will not stress out the day of your exam, I promise you. I can't tell y'all how many times I've had people call me and be like, oh, I'm on my way to my test. And I'm like, you should have already been there. You should be in the parking lot. And I'm stressing out for them. They're like, I got this. And sure enough, they do. And I'm just like, but I am stressing out when they're not, right? Hey there. Thank you, pretty boy. Welcome. Pretty boy Rojas. Oh, wait. Yes, okay. Thank y'all for sharing the live. So ask me whatever questions y'all have, guys, about your insurance exam. If you're studying something and want me to review something for y'all, ask me about a topic you're maybe wondering about. Ask me about the insurance industry in general. If I know the answer, I will share. Okay, so CDI exam content centers, are they the same from PSI or are they different material? So typically from testing administrator to testing administrator, it is going to be different material. I'm not sure what CDI means though. Department of Insurance. Is it California Department of Insurance? So it should be the same as your PSI. It should be the same that they give because every state commits to either Pearson VUE as a testing administrator or PSI as the testing administrator. So if that's your Department of Insurance in your state, which I think that's what that acronym means, they should be giving you PSI information and questions. However, it's not going to be as detailed or as much as the PSI site would. And I do help people in California. Right now, I have a student that I've been working with from California, and he just passed his test this week. So I was super excited for him also. So I definitely have helped people in California. I've helped people in Florida. There's only 12 states that I haven't worked with somebody in yet. And I really hope that I get the chance to work with people in all of those states, because at the beginning of this year, I had said, and I'm coloring a little map, and there's a couple of videos where I'm showing that map, and I'm like, at the end of this year, I want to have one person from every state who's already passed. And I'm still missing 12 states at this point, so we'll see if I get it. Hopefully I'll get it. So share my live out. If y'all have friends in other states all over the place that need to pass their insurance exam, definitely share this page with them. Share my pen site with them. That way I can help them pass and I can color in my map. That would be awesome. Win, win, win. And it's something so simple, guys, but it's just like, I don't know. I like seeing it. I like coloring that in. It gives me something to work for. And it's kind of fun. You know, it reminds me of like when we were kids and we're coloring stuff or whatever. And I actually got that idea from this lady, and she's amazing. I used to buy Mary Kay from her. So she used to sell Mary Kay, and she had a big old map in her office when you'd walk in, and it was all highlighted in pink and all the states were colored. And she had actually been in the company Mary Kay since Mary Kay Ash, who was the founder of that company, had founded the company. I think she was one of the first 100 consultants. She'd actually met Mary Kay Ash. She'd gone to the conventions. She'd gone into Mary Kay's house, all of that fun stuff. So she had distributors everywhere. And I remember being like, I want a map like that. So I literally printed one. Mine's just a paper size, but hers was like her whole office, like her whole wall pretty much. And it was super cool. And then she had like pink push pins in there where she had distributors who were in the higher ranks of the company. So that was cool too. And I was like, I want that. But yeah, so mine right now is a small scale map, but maybe eventually I'll get that big one as well. But guys, like I said, ask me questions. Do you have questions about life insurance? Do you have questions about topics maybe you've studied, or questions you are studying or have seen, or about the different companies that are out here for y'all? Anything that you have questions about, I will definitely answer them for you if I can. And for those of you who are new on my live, I'm Deanna, the insurance exam teacher. I help people study for and pass their insurance exam. So if you want a side hustle, if you are looking for a career change, if you're looking for a part-time or full-time job, something you can do from home, something you can do on your schedule, something where you can work maybe 3 to 5 hours a week and make about $1,000. And that's not an exaggeration. That's literally how it works. When I started, was a full-time school teacher. I literally worked every other Saturday. That's 2 Saturdays a month, guys. I was making an extra $3,000, anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And that was working 2 Saturdays a month. So if you're looking for an opportunity where you can work a couple of hours a week, because maybe you have a full-time job, you have obligations, you have a family, and you're maybe wanting either a career change or just a side hustle you can do just a couple of hours, like I said, make really good money. get your insurance license. Let me help you get started. Let me help you study. Let me help you start making some money. And like I said, if you want to make that career change, I did it. You can do it as well. If you're just looking for something to do part-time, let me help you get this. You're not driving around town everywhere. I did Uber, guys. Let me tell y'all. I did Uber once. I had a friend who was doing it, and I didn't do Uber. I did Uber Eats. And I'm in San Antonio, Texas. So if you're familiar with San Antonio, I'm in the medical center, which is pretty central. It's in the middle. First order, I picked it up, and it was like Taco Bell. So I went in, grabbed it, whatever, took it. It was pretty close. It wasn't that far. I was like, had to cross the highway and whatever, which was okay. I think I made like $4 off of that order. Second order, it was pretty close as well. Third order, I picked it up, and it literally sent me like 40 minutes in the opposite side of town. And then since I was already in that side of town, the next order I grabbed was in that part of town, and it took me even further away from where I lived, and I messed up. They gave me 2 separate orders. It was the very first time and only time I ever did it. I didn't even know. So they gave me 2 separate orders. It said like John and Amy. And I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't think anything though. I thought it was for one person. It turned out that was for 2 people. And I went and I left it with this girl. I guess it was Amy. And I just gave her the bag. I was like, there you go, whatever. Then I'm like, forget this. Like, I'm driving around. I'm literally like an hour away from my home. And I wasn't super happy because I think I'd made less than $20. Guys, I drove around for 4 hours almost. Again, the order distances took me more than an hour away from home. I didn't know if that's how it worked. I thought it would keep you in like a 5-mile, 10-mile radius or something. I later found out that it didn't. It was just kind of wherever it was open and whatever you grabbed. So anyways, I had made like $20, and I was like, are you joking? Like, this barely even covers the gas for this trip, you know, or this time or whatever. So then when I went, I left the food with Amy, and then Amy calls me, and I'm already on my way home. I'd already logged out and all of that. Hey, the order was wrong. And I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I've already like logged off, and there's no way I'm driving back there. Like, just call the restaurant and let them know that you got the wrong food, because that's what they gave me for you. She goes, no, it was the right food. I just got extra food. And I'm like, and you're calling me? Like, you're complaining? Like, I'd be like, okay, cool. And she goes, no, well, she was like, okay, I'll keep it. So anyways, I got home, and later I found out that the other order for John was for somebody else. But yeah, okay, so yeah, it's not worth it in the amount of time and energy. I agree, definitely not worth it. So Uber, I did not like, and I said I'm never doing that again, because I got like $24, and that was with tips and stuff, for almost 4 hours worth of work, and I'm pretty sure that I spent more than that on gas. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing Uber. My friend has good luck with it, I guess. I don't know, or she knows how it works a little bit better. She says she can go out there and make like $120 a day or so, but I'm wondering how much she's putting in gas, time, energy, and that's all day, doing that all day long, right? And I'm like, it's not worth it. But what is worth it is getting your insurance license. Let me tell you the difference. The difference is you're at home, you're on Zoom, you have people that are going to be meeting with you. Let's say you help one individual, you get them a $100 a month policy. You multiply that by 12, $1,200. If your commission level is 50%, and that is really low, guys. So if you are an insurance agent at a commission level of 50%, just know that's low. Let me know if you want to hire one. You would make $600 with maybe 2 hours worth of work. If you're interested in that, let me know. Tap my face up here and let me show you and tell you and give you the actual breakdown about how it works. But typically, for working with one person, getting one person licensed, you get 2 to 3 hours worth of work at the most from home, online, on Zoom, and you can make anywhere from $500 to $800. That's how you get paid with an insurance license. Uber, again, Uber Eats. I drove around for 4.5 hours in San Antonio. Hey, Chris, welcome. How are you, Chris? It's been a while since we've chatted or seen each other or anything. How's it going? What company are you with and all of that? Guys, Chris is somebody that I tutored some time ago. Welcome, Chris. It's been a minute since we've chatted. But again, guys, $24 in like 4.5 hours or so of Ubering versus let's say 3 hours at most for like $700. What would you prefer? And if you're thinking the $700, you need to tap on my face and set up a 15-minute chat with me. And again, if you're an insurance agent and you're making 50% commission or less than that, definitely tap on my face and I can help you get a lot more than that. Because 50% commission is honestly low right now, given the where the industry is at and all of that. Okay, yeah, I would love to message with you. So how much are my sessions in Ohio? So my sessions are $80 an hour, and I do provide study materials. I do provide study questions and the study routines and all of that. So if you tap on my face up here or DM me, we can definitely go ahead and start chatting about that. I'm gonna follow you real quick. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Okay, if I'm not already following you. I feel I may be following you. Yeah, we're definitely following each other. So feel free to DM me and we can go ahead and set that up. And also my insurance class, if you're ready to get started, let me tell you a little bit about my insurance course, insuranceexamcourse.com. I have 2 options for my insurance courses. For 60 days, you get the videos that are pre-recorded. You get the study material, PDFs you can download. You get the practice exam questions, the study routines, the testing routines, and all of that to make the testing process easier for 60 days. Every Saturday, we are on a live Zoom class from 9 a.m. to 12 Central, and I will be adding a Wednesday evening session as well. And you get to jump on Zoom with me Wednesdays, Saturdays, and right now it's only Saturdays. Wednesdays are coming. Both days out of the weeks, one or the other, whatever you can do given your schedule, for 60 days until you pass your exam. Now, my goal for everybody is pass the test in 2 weeks. I do not want y'all studying for 60 days. That is way too long. You're in study mode in that case. And then you are going to be not making money in study mode because you're studying, right? You don't have your license yet. From when you start studying with me to when you take your test and pass it, I want there to be a 2-week window, because once you get your license, you start making money, and that's always what I tell people. That is the ultimate goal. I give 60 days because I know that for some of us, this is a part-time job. Some people have other commitments, other obligations, and life can get in the way. So again, ultimate goal, main goal, 2 weeks. If we need to stretch it out, you got your 60 days. If we need to stretch it out, though, 1 month is all you should be studying in. And I do stress life and health insurance exam. That way you get your life license and your health license with one test, because it's only really an extra 20 to 30 questions. And a lot of people will tell you, just get your life, just get your life. I say no, get both, because why not? It's the same amount of time and effort, energy you're putting in to study. And it's also going to be the same amount of money pretty much. So you might as well get 2 licenses for the price of 1, right? So life and health together, that is always what I tell people. And guys, feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to, if you have topics, if you have a question that you're wondering about the insurance exam, the insurance industry, specific questions. Maybe you've seen a question that you've been studying on and you're not sure about it. Feel free to drop it in the chat. If I can, I will go ahead and answer that for you. Okay, guys. So do I have any questions right now? Let's see. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I hope everybody has a good night. And Again, if you have questions for me, feel free to DM me. Feel free to tap on my face and click on that. Okay, good night. Oh, unless you have a question. If you have a question, I'll stay on and we can chat a little bit. So I want to say it's pronounced Blight. Maybe I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing it. I am sorry about that. But do you have any questions for me before I jump off? Or if you'd like, you can go ahead and DM me and we can start chatting on there. Bootacular. Well, that's cute. Okay, awesome. Well, have a good night. Feel free to DM me and we can definitely set something up. Hey, Curious George. I like that name. Definitely reminds me of the movie. Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking about George of the Jungle. That's what I'm thinking about. The Brandon Fraser movie. That was a fun one. Hey, Esand 2. Welcome. Welcome, guys. So I'm about to jump off, but if y'all have questions for me about the insurance industry, getting your insurance license, or anything else, I can stay on for a little bit and we can chat. So do y'all have questions for me? I'm Vienna, the insurance exam teacher. InsuranceExamCourse.com to get some information about working with me, getting your insurance license, and about how the industry works, how commissions work. If y'all have questions about that, we were just talking about that. If y'all have questions about the actual information on the exam, term versus whole, annuities, things like that, feel free to drop them in the chat and I'll explain them real quick. If not, then I'm about to jump off. But feel free to ask. All right, guys. Well, have a good night. Feel free to follow me, DM me, check out my description, check out my comment section, and I will be back soon.